deliberations on matters that concern the welfare of our economies and our citizens, whom we serve day and night. We express once more our sincere gratitude and appreciation to President Sisi and his team, to the Secretariat, and the whole staff, rank and file, and indeed to our distinguished delegates and guests for all your contributions before, today, and in advance in future to the cause of commerce. We are most grateful for that. The private sector, many of whom have sponsored this summit, and indeed the panelists, the exhibitors, the hard-working journalists, and indeed other collaborators with us for all your good work yesteryear, today and tomorrow. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, we are pleased that this summit has been able to achieve a number of things, including providing strategic direction towards fostering stronger intra-regional and trade and investment. Thank you very much. So I was just moving on to say we have provided renewed direction towards fostering stronger inter-regional trade and investments, obviously inter-regional as well. Intra-regional is within COMESA, but also inter-regional, as we said in the morning. It's important that we work together within COMESA, but also with other bodies, other groupings, and as a continent, the art and need, absolute need for us to work together is imperative now than ever before. We've renewed our commitment towards enhanced peace and security in the region. Very important. Again, in the morning and throughout the conference, we've underscored the importance of maintaining peace, security, stability, the absence of which it is the mission impossible to achieve anything that we would like to achieve. So we must go back home knowing that we all have a duty to secure, to stabilize, keep peaceful our countries, our region, our continent, and of course the greater world. We have taken a decision and to ensure that the executive management remains in place to facilitate the implementation of our regional integration agenda. Securing commitment to commence the construction of our new headquarters in Lusaka, which will have other facilities beyond just office space and working environment. So I understand. Business Forum has also made important recommendations towards the creation of a favorable environment for the private sector to grow in our countries, in our region, on our continent, and renewed our commitment to increase trade and investment in the region. But public-private sector cooperation and indeed teamwork is essential, very, very essential, to ensure that we achieve success going forward. We have to work together, public and private sector. I have said in this country, and I say it over and over, that the private sector should not continue with the habit of pointing fingers at the public sector, saying the government has not done this for us. And the opposite is true, that the government should not point fingers at the private sector. No finger points in a different direction other than within ourselves as one team. Shared agenda, shared responsibilities, teamwork will get it done. We congratulate the Secretary General for the renewal of your contract. Wish you well, said it already, but also your assistant whose contract has been renewed, and the one we've just sworn in today. This is a top team, and we expect you to work together for the greater good of our intended objective, achievement of our intended objective, what those who came before us as leaders envisaged that it needed to be done. So please work through your teams and support each other. Once again, we express our appreciation to each and every one of you for your participation in this summit. Let us work towards making the transformation and integration of our region and Africa a reality. We wish you all safe passage back home, obviously, once you've stayed here for a bit longer than tonight. Don't rush to the airport tonight. There are enough beds to sleep in, there's enough food. I'm sure you enjoyed the food over lunch. It was fresh and tasty, so we'd like you to enjoy a little bit more. It's now my honor to allow only a few interventions. This is a late entry that has come to my attention, and I don't wish, Secretary General, for us to keep the delegates longer than we have done. I think they've been very good people, very attentive. It's my habit to scan around when I'm in a meeting like this to see the psychology and body language of the people around. So this team has been excellent, starting with the heads of state and government who have been very attentive, many of whom traveled into this country this morning, but they've remained very attentive. So let's not keep them too long. And I know I'm a new chair, but I would like to make sure that we do not unfairly and unduly get people to stay here, Secretary General. But in advance, I will basically say, once the submissions have been made, I believe, no more than 3 minutes each. If you go beyond 3 minutes, wait by 3 minutes. So once the two interventions, 3 minutes each are done, we will then, I do in advance then, declare this summit of heads of state, 22nd summit of the commercial heads of state and government officially closed. Thank you very much for your kind attention. So Secretary General, 3 minutes, presidents are traveling, and take off.
Thank you. Uganda, to deliver a statement in 3 minutes.
Your Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, and the outgoing chair of the COMESA Authority, Your Excellency HAKAINDE Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, and the chair of the COMESA Authority, I congratulate you. The Secretary General of COMESA, Her Excellency Chilesho Akwekwe, Your Excellency Evariste Nyarus, President of the Republic of Burundi, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm greetings from His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. On behalf of the government and the people of Uganda, and on my own behalf, I wish to express my appreciation to Your Excellency HAKAINDE Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, for hosting this summit and for the warm reception accorded to me and my delegation. It is my honor and privilege to participate in this 22nd session of COMESA Summit under the theme Economic Integration for a Thriving COMESA, anchored on green investment, value addition, and tourism. Since 2021, Your Excellency, our focus has been on building resilience and strengthening our economies in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, natural disasters, regional and international conflicts, And despite these challenges, our economies have steadily been recovering. It is imperative that we continue working closely together to achieve sustainable development. In summary, Your Excellency, what I really intend to mention here are three key issues. One, to ensure that COMESA completely eliminates trade barriers if we are to achieve our sustainable objectives. Secondly, to pay attention to the conflicts or security issues in the Africa region. And thirdly, Your Excellency, also to pay attention to environmental issues, but without losing focus to the development. As you may wish to note that most of the greenhouse emissions are contributed directly by other partners and not necessarily Africa. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you once again for this opportunity and wish you very well in your capacity as the new chairperson of the COMESA. Thank you.
Prime Minister, Ms. Swati.
You want to